Hi, Pisces rising sign. Here is your weekly forecast starting on the 9th of February until the 15th of February. So the very first stop is a Mercury, Pallas Athene, and North Node conjunction. All happens in your first house, which is the self, the identity, and your physical body. It feels like that you are ready for a rebrand. You see a future version of yourself that looks and acts completely different from who you are right now. This is about maybe a body that gives you a physical reaction that might be confirming a major decision, or you feel this very magnetic pull towards a new life direction, and you cannot explain this logically, but you feel that I need to be on that path. Or maybe you realize that by saying less, you're actually um, projecting more power and more mystery. Now, Mercury is the ruler of your seventh house, so this could indicate relationship topics as well that might be popping up in your life. But Mercury is also the ruler of your fourth house. So this could indicate a purchase of a home, thinking about relocation, a strategic move, or making a strategic decision about how to sell a property. Or maybe, like I said, it's about rebranding yourself so you can start working towards your ideal body as well. We have got the Sun in your 12th house, sextiling Chiron in your second house. And this is about becoming more confident about your finances or realizing some of your spiritual gifts as well. Maybe there is a realization during meditation that gives you ideas about what your hidden talents are, what you can make money out of. There could be a spiritual breakthrough that can help you let go of a poverty mindset, something that you have been carrying for years. Also, this could be, this is especially true for those who are around age 40, 44, 44 to 50. This really could be a topic for you, that poverty mindset. Also, this could be an indication of you receiving a financial gift, for example. It might be coming from an unknown source. But also it's about you healing something that you feel like that you are lacking, or you can be transforming your values as well. You spend time, a little bit more time in solitude, and you might realize that the things you valued before are actually weighing you down. We also have got a Mars and Vesta new cycle starting in your 12th house. Now, this is important because Mars is the ruler of Saturn. Or it will become the ruler of Saturn as soon as it moves into the sign of Aries. And that is going to be happening a few hours after the conjunction between Mars and Vesta. And of course, the second house is again finances. And then we've got the spiritual matters. So this could talk to us about you spending the next 2.5 years working on a secret project, which might become the primary source of your income. But also, this could indicate that the inner wealth is the only thing that matters, or the health is the only thing that matters, and not just the material security. Or maybe you are ready to commit to your own body. You're ready to clear your financial fears as well. You are ready to roll up the sleeves and work hard to make your finances kind of like rebalance. Maybe you have to learn how to structure your psychic and intuitive gifts potentially into something that might become profitable as well. There might be a bit more of an isolation period in the next 2.5 years because you seem to be focused on your body as well as on your physical assets. Maybe you are ready to give up on a habit that has been causing you potentially even health issues as well. Jupiter in your fifth house is opposing Juno in your 11th house. And this could be a relationship topic here, of course. because Jupiter is our I mean, in the fifth house, it's about our romantic life. And surely this Jupiter is wishing to have connections with others. And maybe there is a friction in your relationship. But also, there could be a lot of creativity that is going on, but maybe your audience is not necessarily vowed that much. Or maybe your romantic life is blooming, but certain type of duties that you have to be paying to your organization, to social groups and friends. Maybe we have to take time away from something. Or you want to play and be that Jupiter large type of character, but maybe your friends are expecting you to be more serious. Or you can fall in love with someone, maybe someone who lives this larger than life lifestyle, but your social circle might think that maybe this match is not necessarily the greatest. Or you are trying to find a way to turn your fun project into something more of a social movement. Even Arachne enters your 11th house as well. And that's important because Arachne will be spending a long amount of time here. And of course, that's your 11th house, groups and visions. So I can imagine you joining a professional organization. You can become the person who manages, the bylaws, for example, of that group. Or I can imagine that you start looking at your contact list, or you create a different type of newsletter, for example, like a different ways of connecting to people, and you become strategic about it. I can even imagine that you are ready to get involved in more of a complex project, something that is connected to internet, social change, and so forth. Or maybe you're gonna start breaking down a big dream of yours, which might be still a little bit blurry, but we're gonna come up with the technical bits of it. And then we're gonna kind of do a manageable step-by-step guide. Maybe you even look at your social circle and you might decide that I want to be removing some of them because maybe they are not technically part of my life. So it's kind of like removing friends from your Facebook. Amor enters your first house as well. And surely, on one hand, that's going to be about self-love. This is about radiating this natural aura of peace and compassion. And actually, you can attract others because of that. Or you look into the mirror and then you're finally going to start loving what you see, who you become, with your flaws as well. It's loving your flaws also. Maybe it's about you trying, or you stop trying to fit in and start moving through or towards a world of your own creation. Or maybe you start wearing a bit more softer clothing, enjoying a bit of a warmer weather, and then, you change your wardrobe. Or maybe people are going to start coming to you because they think that you are kind of like a healer because of your energetic field right now. Asteroid Lilith is actually entering your second house as well. And that's about, no, I'm not saving money. Or no, I don't want to make money in a traditional way. I'm going to be independent. I don't want to work for others. You realize that your own power is your greatest asset. And I have to be charging for it accordingly. This is about getting rid of certain type of physical possessions that feel like they are kind of like weighing you down, making space for something new to enter. And Saturn is going to be the new stuff that is going to come in here. So that's potentially important. Or you're going to stand up for what you believe in, even if it costs you financially or socially as well. Or you stop letting others determine what you are worth for, and you're gonna set up your kind of like own price. So what it feels for you, Pisces, the vibe of the week is a massive personal realization about having to restructure your finances. And I think you are going to be building a new self-definition, a new self-worth, a new ways of making money as well. But you might be working in secret or building, your internet web basically. But this week seems to be pretty positive. So, good luck, Pisces rising sign, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.